Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Thursday the 14th of May. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Okay, so looking at the euro dollar first, and as you can see from daily perspective, we put in a pivot swing, we pushed through that on yesterday, and now currently pushing up for the double tops around about 1.4. So we're sort of getting back into the sort of phases of, well, if it pushes on beyond there, when next? There is this whole mass of which was once resistance, which now is cleared. It may still get selling pressure in at the 145.50 area. Maybe beyond that, it's sort of probably the 1.14930, somewhere in that region, to 1.522, somewhere. Anywhere around that, I guess it's the 1.5 area is the key area, 1.15. But there certainly is some resistance in that sort of area. But if it continues breaking through, it's got to get through this double top first. We could see some strength and continuation of this move. Bigger picture from here. Let's just refresh this. Some bigger picture, near-term picture on a 60-minute intermediate time. We just had it spike back up above this, the highs from yesterday, just pushing through that. We'll see how that holds. If it can hold on, well, we could be on for pushing towards the R1 area at 114.20 quite easily. Any break to the downside, I would be looking for the potential of the daily pivot, but at the moment it does look pretty strong in what we're seeing here, so it could be that we wait for a decent retrace around the sort of 8 o'clock time and maybe look for the long side and the continuation. Cable, let's look from the, sorry, my chart's a little bit slow this morning. Cable again been continuing to push up pretty strongly. There's again where to next. I mean, it's broken through a lot of key areas here. It's back up towards that 158 area now, where we may find some resistance. Just like euro, there was a whole consolidation phase. We're seeing that same sort of consolidation phase around that, around where we are at the moment. A break of that area, where to, as I say, 158 seems like a possibility. But we could be pushing up for, we probably need to look at different charts here and need to do it on a bigger review, but we could be pushing up towards the 1.6 area again. Okay, that's the pound dollar, shorter term time frame on that. Well, we have got a sort of a possibility. We continue, it's not been so bold as the euro dollar, but if it does start getting a wiggle on, we could see it pushing up to, well, 1.58 as I said earlier, maybe the key area, but we have got a sort of bit of resistance sitting there at 157.89. To the downside, we break this trend line, target may be back down towards that hourly 50. Still haven't hit it actually, we've air kissed it a couple of times, so it may be a target, it may break through it, that little area, so just watching for that on the downside. Dollar yen. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right. From a daily perspective, well, it's really still in the chop zone of where I left it. It's still not broken out of this range that it's sitting in. So whilst it's in that zone where it looks like it is selling off at the moment and could come back down towards the lows, maybe 118.50. 51, maybe even a little bit lower. We'll just see. There is that sort of key area around that sort of point where it's been testing, so it's whether it can break that area. We may see some further strength from the 4-hourly perspective. Oops, sorry. Let's just bring this into play here a little bit. There is a bit of divergence on the 4-hourly chart. Potential, it's not quite, I don't think got quite down to low, but certainly the divergence potential is there. One thing to bear in mind, of course, with the 4-hour charts is that they can can be showing us something which looks like there's divergence or whatever else, but you can carry on going in that direction for some time, another 50, 100 pips. So certainly not something I would trade from, but it's just a warning it could reverse. Now it does look like from the alleys we've almost triple bottomed here. So maybe if it starts pushing to the upside, we'd need to see weakness in the euro, the pound, etc. really, although the yen does sometimes fly off on its own. But if we see any weakness to the upside, well, for the yen that is, sorry, bear in mind it's dollar yen, so if the dollar gains any strength, breaking the trend line, maybe we'd be looking for that 119.39.40 area. Okay, and finally Aussie dollar. Again, we don't want that. As with many of these currencies pushing up, we have to look back several months now, at the beginning of the year or beyond. And here, well, resistance areas there was that sort of, I guess 82 would be a more logical place, bearing in mind it's a round number, but just finding a bit of resistance at the moment into the daily R1. Daily R1. It could hold up if it does start breaking from there. Well, looking, a push down towards that 80 area would be a potential. Which fits in with 80-60 below us. I'm just looking. For me, if I was ever, I'd rather be on the long side of these currencies at the moment, the way they're moving, strong trends upwards. I do realise they've got daily pivots below, but for to be short on them, I need this below the hourly 21 effectively to be looking for shorts. For the long side, really just waiting for some sort of confirmation, and I'll go with momentum back towards looking for the double tops. That said, with the Euro, Aussie maybe may not be quite so safe with the divergence that certainly was there on the hourly. So we've had quite a bit of divergence with the RSI coming off whilst that pound was coming on. Price was pushing up. So really wary of it. I would, as I say, only look for the shorts below this level, preferably be really on the long side. The way these, as I say, the dollar's weakened, US dollar's weakened. I'd much rather be on the upside of these markets, but I need reasonable signals today. Okay, have a great day. Let me just check my economic news. There's not too much out this morning. We've got quite a few bank holidays, French, German bank holidays, so a lot of European bank holidays today. We could be in for a slightly quieter morning because it's an Ascension Day. Maybe looking towards 1:30 before we really see data coming out, and then we've got the PPI figures, US PPI figures, and the weekly unemployment claims, but they're not normally big movers. But we'll see how we run around that area. So we may get a bit of news around 1:30 with the US focus in terms of the potential dollar increase, interest rate increases. I think more of the lower grading, such as the PPI figures, may just give us a little bit more bang for our buck. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great day. Bye for now.